Mustafa Mas in North Jakarta. Welcome to House News. We bring you the latest information on the oversight functions of the House, anticipating the homecoming and written flow. Let's start the program with our headlines. A high-level parliamentary meeting among OIC countries was held in Abidjan, Ivory Coast recently. In this conference, BKSAP of the House urged the forum to take concrete steps in resolving the issues of Israel-Palestine. The Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysics Agency predicts extreme weather marked by sudden changes has the potential to occur during the 2024 homecoming and return flow. Eid al-Fitr has the potential to increase the circulations of money, which can drive national economic growth. However, the threat of counterfeit money still continues to exist. The data shows in the recent years there has been a concerning increase in violence and bullying happens in education institutions in Indonesia. If you're eager to witness a mosque resembling the Taj Mahal in India, you can visit the Ramli Mustafa Mosque in Sunter, North Jakarta. During the 18 sessions of the Parliamentary Union of OIC countries in Abidjan, Ivory Coast, the Committee for Interparliamentary Cooperation of the House called for concrete actions to address the Israel-Palestine conflict. In a meeting of the Standing Committee on Palestine, Chairperson of BKSAP of the House, Fadli Zon, stated OIC member countries must take firm actions in supporting Palestine. This includes supporting South Africa's lawsuit against Israel in the International Court of Justice. Furthermore, Fadli called for intensive boycott and divestment sanction movement to Israeli products.
Bisa lebih konkret, lebih nyata, terutama di dalam mengadvokasi sejumlah hal. Ya, terkait dengan misalnya ICJ, International Court of Justice yang diinisiasi oleh Afrika Selatan, ya kita termasuk Indonesia yang mendukungnya, dan saya kira kita juga harus dari sisi parlemen mendukung yang menjadi inisiatif dari Afrika Selatan. Begitu juga gerakan BDS atau boycott, divestment dan sanctions terhadap Israel ini juga harusnya menjadi sesuatu yang bisa dilakukan oleh negara-negara anggota OKI.
The Indonesian delegation will raise the issue in supporting Palestine at the Inter-Parliamentary Union sessions in Switzerland, scheduled to take place from 23 to 27 March. From Abidjan, Ivory Coast, Akbar Prakoso, TVR Parlemen reports. Commission 5 of the House emphasized all parties must anticipate heavy rainfall forecasted during homecoming period, which may cause the natural disasters. Member of Commission 5 of the House Sharif Abdullah demands BMKG to place more equipment and staff during the homecoming period. This measure is done to anticipate severe weather which could risk the public.
Makanya anggaran BMKG ini ya harus kita tingkatkan, maka kita kritisi. Ya, BMKG ya anggarannya malahan berkurang, termasuk juga Basarnas, padahal ini berkaitan dengan keselamatan masyarakat. Jadi kita harus punya moto keselamatan rakyat, keselamatan manusia itu lebih utama dari segala-galanya. Untuk itu saya kira ya tentu ini kan bisa dideteksi sejak awal. Ketika kita bisa mendeteksi itu bahkan terjadi kan bisa kita informasikan kepada masyarakat. Ini saya kira ke depan penting ini, harus menjadi prioritas. Makanya anggaran kita di 2025 ke depan, ya hal-hal seperti ini saya minta pemerintah untuk memprioritaskan. Karena supaya apa yang selalu menjadi menghantui kita, itu dapat memberikan ketenangan kepada masyarakat.
BMKG has reported Indonesia will undergo a transition period with moderate rainfall in several regions. However, people need to be cautious of potential small-scale tornadoes in some areas. Mahir Entegar, TVR Parlemen report. Commission 11 of the House warned the increase of cash transactions ahead of Eid often leads to the circulation of fake money. To prevent this, the government is urged to provide more small money trader outlets. Commission 11 of the House asked the services in the financial sector to prepare before the holiday season. There is potential circulations of counterfeit money during this period due to increased cash transactions. Member of Commission 11 of the House Jeffrey Romdoni demands a collaboration of Financial Services Authorities or OJK and the State-Owned Banks Associations or Himbara in ensuring the availability of cash in all ATMs, especially in strategic locations. This step is considered to protect the community from the potential circulations of counterfeit money before the holiday.
Nah ini mungkin kalau pihak perbankan saya rasa tidak mungkin sih menyiapkan uang palsu ya. Jadi dalam hal ini mungkin mengedukasi masyarakat setidaknya kalau menukarkan ya memang lebih baik di perbankan gitu ya. Karena kan kalau dalam jumlah yang cukup banyak itu ya bisa saja itu tidak teliti. Tapi kalau di perbankan itu pasti sudah ada alat untuk ceknya gitu ya. Sehingga ketika ada uang palsu muncul itu pasti akan segera ketahuan.
On the other hand, Commission 11 of the House appreciates Bank Indonesia for preparing 4.57 trillion cash for the Banten province. However, member of Commission 11 of the House Fauzi Amro requests Himbara, together with local government, to add more small change outlets to prevent long queues and also to protect the public from the potential exchange of counterfeit money.
Yang harus diantisipasi adalah penyediaan outlet. Penyiapan outlet itu bisa bekerja sama dengan Pemda, bisa bekerja sama dengan bank-bank Himbara seperti itu. Yang kedua, memberikan kepastian bahwa uang ditukar itu tidak lagi mengalami penambahan ketika dia melakukan penukaran. Sehingga nanti kalau konteksnya uang, masyarakatnya bisa pulang ke kampung, pulang ke kabupaten, pulang ke kecamatan, bisa menggunakan uang baru dan uang pecahan yang bisa dikasih kepada sanak famili dan keluarga besar.
Besides increasing exchange booths, promoting public awareness is also important in preventing the circulations of fake money. Commission 11 requests the OJK and Himbara to continue educating the public on how to recognize fake money. TVR Parlemen team reports. We still have more updates on the Phase 1 development of the new capital Nusantara. Stay tuned to House News. And you're still watching House News. Commission 10 of the House invites parents and schools to actively prevent bullying by providing character educations and increasing legal awareness among students. Vice Chairperson of Commission 10 of the House, Dede Yusuf, emphasizes parents and schools share the responsibility to address and prevent bullying. In addition, schools need to provide character educations and increase legal awareness among students to prevent similar incidents from happening again.
Ketika dia di sekolah memakai seragam sekolah, berada di lingkaran sekolah, tentu sekolah juga harus ikut bertanggung jawab. Itu sebabnya tadi dikatakan kepala sekolah dan guru-guru juga harus segera melakukan koordinasi dengan pihak kepolisian, pihak keamanan untuk melakukan katakanlah sosialisasi maupun juga pendidikan karakter yang sadar hukum. Karena sadar hukum ini penting sekali.
Furthermore, member of Commission 10 of the House, Sodik Mujahid, believes content in social media can negatively impact a child's mental health. Therefore, schools and parents need to provide educations as well as monitor social media use on children.
Kultur atau sistem ya di sekolah itu yang memang bisa agak menahan atau menekan bullying itu. Dan yang ketiga, karena sekarang mungkin bullying itu lebih cepat masif karena ada media, ya kan, maka media pun tampaknya harus juga ikut dikontrol, dikendalikan dengan edukasi.
From Yogyakarta, Akbar Prayoga, TVR Parlemen reports. Commission 8 urges the government to provide communication strategies to anticipate and mitigate natural disasters and extreme weather in various areas in Indonesia. Member of Commission 8 of the House, Maman Imanul Haq, says the coordination among stakeholders in disasters management and mitigations is currently inadequate. Additionally, the Ministry of Social Affairs has not maximized efforts to educate the public about disaster response programs. Therefore, Maman urges the central and regional governments to improve their working methods and communications in disasters mitigation efforts.
Iya, saya katakan bahwa pola komunikasi kita tidak terlalu bagus, tidak solid. Semua bersifat reaktif, tidak proaktif. Semua kadang-kadang merasa itu bagiannya BNPB, itu bagiannya Kemensos, itu bagiannya Pemda, itu tidak bisa dilakukan seperti itu. Karena penanganan banjir misalnya atau bencana secara keseluruhan itu melibatkan hampir semua yang berkepentingan. Siapa yang menangani dampak pasca banjir, siapa yang mengenangi perbaikan fasilitas seperti bendungan dan lain sebagainya, siapa juga yang misalnya memperbaiki pola penanganan pasca bencana itu sendiri. Itu yang harus betul-betul kita lihat.
Moreover, Maman hopes for an increase in the budget for disasters management to improve infrastructures, facilities, and education to the public. This is important as anticipatory measures preventing disasters. Dodi, TVR Parlemen reports. The Budget Committee asked the government to clarify the financing scheme for new capital development and the contributions of the involved parties, as the project has used 75 trillion rupiah taken from the state budget. With the high interest of foreign investors in contributing to the development of the new capital Nusantara, member of the Budget Committee Sri Rahayu highlights infrastructure's development can involve a financing scheme that combines government and private sector cooperations. She demands clarity in the financing scheme for the infrastructure development of Nusantara before the Budget Committee allocates a budget for the upcoming year 2025.
Kenapa kita ingin tahu ya mana yang APBN, mana yang KPBU, kemudian mana yang investasi yang murni kayak tadi ya. Itu kita harus tahu sehingga secara total ini ikan ini perlu berapa sih biaya yang dibutuhkan, itu kan harus jelas gitu. Berapa yang dibutuhkan, berapa yang kita keluarkan melalui bendahara pemerintah, kemudian mana yang katanya investasi kan ada dua tadi ternyata. Ada investasi yang dibangun dulu, kemudian ada yang dikonversi dengan pajak dan seterusnya, kemudian ada yang ini menjadi utangnya yang harus dibayar, ya kan, yang harus dibayar negara. Nah ini kan perlu kejelasan.
The infrastructure's development scheme based on government and private sector cooperations needs clarifications on roles and contributions to avoid reliance on state funds. This clarity is to ensure the financing remains sustainable and does not burden the state budget. From Balikpapan, East Kalimantan, Amita Pradita, TVR Parlemen reports. Make sure you stay with us because after the break, we'll let you know more about the majestic Ramli Mustafa Mosque, only on House News. A white mosque inspired by the iconic Taj Mahal has become a new landmark in Jakarta. The Ramli Mustafa Mosque features Islamic teachings in Arabic, Latin script, and Chinese characters, welcoming visitors with its stunning architecture. Standing impressively in white, the architecture of the Ramli Mustafa Mosque is inspired by the beauty of the Taj Mahal in India. Similar to the Taj Mahal, which was built as a symbol of the love of a king for his wife, this mosque was also built as a symbol of the love from its founder, who is an ethnic Chinese convert, Haji Ramli Rasidin, to his family and also to Islam. The name of Ramli Mustafa came from the initials of the mosque founding family, Ram for Ramli Rasidin, and Li for Li Nyo Kim, Ramli's wife, and Mu is for Muhammad, Ramli's first son. So from Sofyan, Ramli's second son, and Fa from Fabian, Ramli's third son. In addition to its architecture, the mosque also has other uniqueness. It's the calligraphy of the Al-Quran letters on the mosque. The walls are carved in 3 languages, Arabic, Indonesian, and Mandarin. On the main staircase are written translations of verses from Surah Al-Fatihah, the first chapter of the Quran, in Mandarin and Indonesian language. On the second floor patio, there is a pair of batons and a drum, covered in dark brown leather, which will be sounded when the call to prayers resounds.
The tall white pillars and beautiful mirrors with calligraphy inscriptions decorated the inside of the mosque. Moreover, carvings of Arabic calligraphy decorate the interior of the mosque dome and bring more elegance to this mosque.
In Washington, D.C., Artarini is the only Indonesian restaurant serving authentic and halal cuisine. This makes it a popular choice for Muslims observing the fast.
The restaurant is owned by a married couple who are Indonesian citizens, namely Artarini and Wirawan. The restaurant opened in mid-2023 and is committed to serving only halal food. Initially, the couple faced difficulties in terms of capital. They had to sell their private car and even cashed out their life insurance funds before they could own their own restaurant. Artarini provided catering services since 2004. Slowly but surely, their business grew and became more recognized. At Artarini Indonesian restaurant, authenticity is the key. The chefs use traditional Indonesian recipes and techniques to create dishes that are true to their origins. The ingredients sourced from trusted suppliers to ensure the food is of the highest quality. The restaurant offers a culinary journey from Sabang to Merauke, showcasing to the opposite eastern and western extremes of Indonesia archipelago. Among the specialties is nasi padang, a Sumatran-style steamed rice served with small side dishes and stews. The menu also features signature Javanese dishes like rawon, a spiced beef soup with keluak nut served with rice, a salted duck egg, and kerupuk. Additionally, gudeg, a deep brown jackfruit stew. Artarini's catering service has been trusted to serve Indonesian cuisine at various international events in Washington, D.C., such as at the World Bank IMF event, and was even asked to provide food for President Joko Widodo during his visit to America.
Training and teaching children to fast will be very useful to build the child's character to become a positive person. However, training children to fast is not an easy thing.
Training a child to fast Ramadan for the first time is a process that requires patience, understanding, and support from parents or guardians. Here are some ways to teach your child to fast. Explain to your child about the importance of fasting in Islam and the values it contains. Use language that is appropriate for the child age and understanding level. Parents can also easily explain that fasting means not eating and drinking after imsak until the time of breaking the fast at Maghrib. Usually, children will follow and imitate what they see directly. Parents have to set an example for the little ones on how to fast. Be a good example by fasting with your children. This will give them motivations and feel more motivated to complete the fast. For children who are young or fasting for the first time, start by introducing fasting gradually. For example, let them try fasting for half a day or a few hours at the beginning of Ramadan. The goal is for your child to know how to fast and slowly build up the habit of fasting.
And that's House News for today. I'm Reni Minario and all the crew. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next time.